Welcome to the Poetic Resurrection Podcast, where we explore perceptions. How self-reflecting questions can give you a better understanding of self. I'm your host, Sonia Iris Lozada. Stay tuned. The last couple of weeks have been emotionally and mentally challenging. Not physically, even though I know that I should probably pay more attention to that. Why are enjoyable moments in our lives fatiguing? I did a list. Traveling, exhausting. I wish they could beam me to where I want to go. As much as I enjoy being in different destinations, the airports, airplanes, ground transportation, much of it is hurry and wait. On my trip to Chicago, the airplane from Burbank Airport took off an hour late, which means I missed my connecting flight in Phoenix, and I had to wait 6 hours before getting on another plane. I was traveling for 14 hours and I was tired. I arrived in Chicago the next day. Visiting my parents, loving. I miss them and I wish I could visit more often. They're in Chicago and I live in Los Angeles, so I've been going back every 6 to 8 months. Auditions, exciting. I've had 3 self-tapes and 1 held at a casting office. 2 commercials, a movie, and a TV pilot. I love auditions. I love booking jobs even more. I was wondering why I felt mentally and emotionally exhausted. Emotionally because my parents are elderly and I want to make sure I'm there for them. Is there more that I can do? How do I make their lives easier? I guess all I could do is be there for them. I send them blessings and love every night. When parents get elderly, that question you don't want to ask is, will this be the last time I see them? It breaks my heart to think of it. Well, traveling. Anyone that travels often knows the airports and other transportation can wear on our mental and physical energy. That's why so many of us need a vacation from a vacation. I found that I need a day or 2 off from traveling just to center myself. I arrived back on Tuesday night to find my bedroom had a leaking pipe, which I didn't notice when I had my shoes on. Then as I prepared to go to bed by taking a shower after a day of travel, I stepped barefooted on a wet rug. I called the manager and he got a plumber out that night. It was 9 p.m. when I called him. The plumber came, nice guy, and left around midnight. I was exhausted and went to bed with the wet rug. The next day, when I woke up, it smelled like mildew. Wow, how long has this leak been going on? It didn't smell the night before, and believe me, I would have smelled it. So the next day, I didn't go to work, but I need to take out anything from that room that I might need so that they can do the repairs. As tired as I wasn't upset. That was surprising with everything that's been going on. I just accepted that what is. Getting upset wasn't going to get me anywhere. I just wanted to sleep. I was looking around the internet to find more info on being exhausted, and I found this informative from Healthline. It's a very good article, and I've put the link below if you want to read further. Generally, mental tends to refer to cognitive skills like thinking, memory, decision-making, and problem-solving. Emotional, on the other hand, has to do with feelings, including your ability to identify, process, and express them. You might notice emotional exhaustion when navigating difficult, painful, or unwanted feelings such as grief, sadness, anger, loneliness, anxiety. Both mental and emotional exhaustion can leave you feeling detached, unmotivated, apathetic, and trapped. The challenges you're facing might seem impossible to overcome, and you might feel too drained to keep trying. If burnout comes to mind, you're on the right track. Burnout can stem from emotional and mental fatigue. With all that has happened in the last few weeks and its inconveniences, because truth be told, life is good. I appreciate any insights I receive. I meditated on why all this was happening, and all that would come up for me was self-care. So often we lead our lives with have to do this or that and leave our welfare for the last item on the list if we even list it. So I'm going to take care of my mental, emotional, and physical health. My book releases and, sad to say, podcasts are still here. I can work on it later. Right now, I need to take care of me. The poem for this week is Love and Blessings from Inspire Me series, Book 1 and 2. When thoughts overwhelm your being, send love. When worrying about the family and wanting to care for them, send love. When sleep evades, when thoughts repeat, send love. When finances diminish and needs remain unmet, send love. When feeling defeated, when feeling alone, send love. When feeling fear that life isn't fair, send love. Sending love doesn't cost anything. Sending love brings us to the present. Sending love and blessings to you. Peace. Thank you for listening to the Poetic Resurrection podcast, available on Apple iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Music, and many other podcast platforms. Please visit us and subscribe to our newsletter at poeticresurrection.com for the latest information and updates.